Disco Elysium is one of the highest rated games of all time. But on the same token, it's also one of the most niche. The title is home to some of the deepest and most introspective dives into the human psyche, and that's because the story of Harry is about the journey of a man discovering who he is, how he thinks, and overall how he fits into the strange and foreboding expanse in front of him, both physically and metaphorically. You see, at the very start of the story, you awake in your bed to discover you drank so heavily the night before that you quite literally have no idea who you are, what your name is, or what is even going on at all. But after battling with your own inner thoughts voiced by one of the most gruff voice actors of all time and gathering your things, you head downstairs at this local inn you awoke in and discover that you're actually a police officer for the local precinct, after which you are brought up somewhat to speed with your assigned helper detective, Kim. A murder was committed a few days prior just outside the inn you're staying at, and you've been tasked with discovering what happened and who the perpetrator is. And while solving this murder mystery technically is the main driving force of the narrative, the real point of it all is actually about something so much deeper, about discovering who you are, and what makes you tick as Harry, a tabula rasa or blank slate of sorts who you must mold into your very own. Through your journey, you discover ideas that you can think on and take as your own, like critical race theory or even the dreaded feminism. And each of those also unlock new options and dialogue along with an array of positive and negative effects, and by the end of the game, you will have a whole slew of these things along with tons of points allocated into your stats, all of which drastically affect your playthrough and who Harry becomes. So this means that while the main narrative of the experience is always very similar, how you get there vastly changes based on whether you are playing as a super smart brainiac that has encyclopedic knowledge of everything and everybody, or a body-focused drug-induced maniac that punches his way through problems. But it's also that journey with Harry on his own along the way that makes it so special too. There are countless hilarious lines you can say to Kim that are as endearing as they are absurd. And it's through that relationship with him and so many other characters that you meet and how you interact with them that Harry finally starts to form his own identity of sorts. It's ideas like this and those smaller moments just talking to characters that really make Harry as a character himself shine so much. Accepting or laughing at the demons in his past, trying to wrestle with the pain that he has caused so many others, and also coming to terms with who he was before and what he even values as a person. And what makes that experience even all the more powerful is the fact that our own identity as the player plays a crucial role in this transformation of Harry into something that may not be who he was before, for better or for worse.